in your Photoshop practice folder, please create another folder and name it pings for canvas. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be exporting out PNG files that you're going to submit for Canvas. All right. So this first one here, back to Photoshop. Let's first make sure you understand the history panel. So let's go to the history panel. See this history panel? This is all the stuff you've been doing. For me, since I haven't closed my file, this is everything from the beginning. I can go back, well, not everything, most things. So understand that, let's say I mess with this drop shadow here, right? So if I go back in time, I can remove some stuff that's happening, or I can put it back in by clicking the last one. So this only exists with by saving your file and not closing it. Once you close the file, this whole history goes away. So what we want to do is to change the image size to be smaller, because we don't want this thing to be huge. So if you go to image size, you can see that it's a pretty large image, pretty big, and it ends up being 53 megabytes, which is kind of too big. So to submit to Canvas. So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel that, and we're going to go to sorry, I'm going to go back to image size. Yes, so image size and we want to make this smaller. So first of all, the resolution, change the resolution to 72 pixels per inch, 72 pixels per inch, and we want to make this just 1,000 pixels wide, 1,000 pixels wide, and the height will change to whatever it needs to change to keep it proportional because of this lock. Right? So now look at the size. It's 1.9 megabytes instead of 53 megabytes. Now I'm going to hit OK. And it resizes for you. It's smaller. And if you press Command 0, there, it fits it nice and big on screen. So look at, in our history, it just changed the image size. So now let's go to File, Export, Quick Export as a ping. And we're going to choose not the Photoshop Practice JPEGs folder, but we're going to choose the pings for Canvas. All right. So this one here, I want you to rename it your last name, first name, and let's just go text practice like that. So text practice.ping, and you're going to save. So now we want to keep this original size. So here's what's cool about the history panel. You can go back to drop shadow one layer up, one step up, and now it's back to the original size. So we haven't lost this, we haven't made it permanently small. It's now still big. But the file that we exported out is in fact small. Right? So it's not so huge. It's 1,000 by 667 in this case. All right, so that'll be the first one of the first things, one of the first few photos that you're going to be submitting for the Canvas assignment, so that I know that you've done this. I'm looking for your name, drop shadow, gradient things, text box, manipulation of corners, things like that.